When we develop this type of API testing framework or this type of API testing test cases, at the time we need to write this type of line again and again, like rest assured, base URI, and the URI. So like this way, and also some of the code like these lines we need to write again and again. So if we have like one or two test cases, then it's fine, but if we have like 100 test cases, then it's not a good solution, right? So we need to refactor or modularize, or we need to code in such a way so that we can reuse the code later. So in this video we'll see how we can do this thing. So here we'll use request specification to do this type of thing. So let's see how we can do this thing. So at first I'm going to copy this Pojo class, not Pojo class, this API testing using Pojo, this one I'm going to duplicate it so that we can actually work over there. So I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to rename it with a spec. And here is the spec. I'm going to close this class and then I'm going to open this one which we just copied. So this is the copied class. Now we'll do one thing. So I'm going to initialize the request specification builder by using these lines of code. So at first I'm going to use request. There is an interface which is called request specification, so we can use it. And then I'm going to create a field name. The field name is like request spec, and then I'm going to use the new keyword because we need to create the object. So it is called request. We can see request, request. Then if we try to search from here, let me write, it will be faster, spec, then builder. So this one we need to use this request spec builder, and here it is. Now after that we need to initialize the base URI. So here is the base URI, right? I'm going to copy it, and then here I'm going to type a dot, and then here it is showing these are the available methods are there. So at first we need to create the base URI, right? So we have to use set base. Here we see set base URI is there. We just need to click here, and then finally inside it we just need to type the URI for this API call. So this is the URI, right? Now after that we have to add some other things, like this header is common, right? So we can remove this part, this header, and then we can put it here. But here I'm getting some warning. If we move up my cursor over there and if we try to expand the error, it is showing change to add header. So header is not there, we have to use add header. So I'm going to use it, add header, and now that error gone, but the whole block it is giving the error. So if we try to check, let's see whether it is giving me something or not. So it is telling there will be a semicolon, but it's not the correct solution. We also need to do some other things. Let me check whether it is able to show us or not. No, I don't think it is showing. So what we need to do, once we create this thing, we need to build it. So at that time we just need to add a method which is called build. So like this. So once we click here, the error will be gone. Now the request spec is done. Now we don't need this line of code, we can remove it. And also we can use this thing here inside this response body, basically not response body, given block. So now this header we don't need. Okay, and then also we need to add that thing, given block. After given we have to add this thing, right? Otherwise we cannot use it. So we can there is a method, it is called a spec. So here is the spec, I'm going to choose it, and then we have to add the space here, spec here. So the spec is request header, so we can copy it or we can type it, whatever you want, and you can do this thing. Now in this way we can save it. Now if we try to run it, then it will work hopefully, but the thing is that I'm going to mention it. So this thing, request spec, now from in future, like there may be like 10 headers are there, so we need to add all of them here only, not here. And here we'll simply call it here, and then it will bring all code over here, so that our code become more like simple and reusable, right? So I'm going to run this thing, and to check whether it is working properly or not, I'm going to click this small arrow, and here I see it is working properly, right? So here it is, like response body, this, and everything is there, right? So everything is working properly. Okay.